I'm searching for the break of a day to follow away to you. Cause at the end of the day, I ain't looking for no reason to change. Cause everything is good for you. Baby, I can see we're gonna shout it out to the sky. Tell our secrets to the night, so we can see the end inside. We're gonna shout it out to the sky. When I look into your eyes, I can see no better light, better light of love. We're gonna shout it out to the sky.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are ready to see the most exciting matchup of potentially the entire week, Harold, as we have the Call of Duty team, the absolute goats of Tenacious. We have Dunder, we have Manga or Wizard, right?
Yes.
And Chippy. So we're going to be getting into that. I'm excited to have you here, Harold.
Yeah, it's great to be
Ready for the
back
match.
for COD. I've been pretty excited, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Vanguard. I'm not affiliated with Blizzard, so I can say what I want. I think Vanguard is a terrible game. I think a lot of us have the same sentiment, but it's
Wow.
okay. We're back for for the fall season. It's only a few games, so. And I think with the change in our roster, unfortunately, we don't have Veritox or Minty with us anymore, so we will be running with a few new players this year. And I think this is a very great way to test them as players, kind of see where they're at, and work with them to make them better players going into Modern Warfare 2. I think that is
Next season.
this will be great for us for that.
I think something else important to note, though, is that we have still got these same two old casters.
Yeah,
Just moved
well,
up the
that
ladder
didn't
a little bit.
change. Didn't change at all, but I don't think I'd have it any other way, to be quite honest. I enjoy it. So tonight we will be taking on Ferris State. I don't remember exact placings for these teams last year. I also don't I don't study rosters as much as I probably should. I don't study the rosters of these God teams. I think the teams I think they're fairly similar to what they were last year, and they were a decent team last year. Another team that I would like to mention in our division that we will play eventually is Minnesota State.
Yeah,
I think
they're good.
within the teams in our division, us, Minnesota State, and Ferris State are definitely the three best. That doesn't mean anything bad to the other teams that we do play.
Doesn't mean that LVC might not mess up every now and then either.
And
so.
I also, like I said, I don't know the rosters, so the rosters could be completely different. The teams could be very different from what they were last year, so it is what it is. But I do remember Ferris State having a few good matches. Minnesota State as well. I do remember having a few good matches as well, which is why I mentioned them specifically. But tonight, as I had mentioned, we did unfortunately lose two of our starters from last year. It was just unfortunate circumstances for both of them. So we will have to find who we want to play with for our new replacements for them. And I think we have a few good options. We definitely do. One of them, unfortunately, cannot be here tonight because he has a night class. So Romby, his name is Roman. He cannot be here tonight because
Roman Bauer.
Yeah, he cannot be here tonight because he does have a night class on Wednesdays. So very unfortunate. The only time we'll be able to evaluate him is through scrims, which isn't the biggest deal. But I would like to mention as well that we are playing in the Varsity Plus division. We did not sign up for Varsity Premier, especially because we need to test these new players out. We don't want to just throw them to the wolves. And if you were watching the NACE stream at all before this, you would have seen Shawnee State take on St. Clair. I did not want a situation like that. I didn't want it. Joe didn't want it. Or Joe, our coach,
What's that
didn't want
supposed to
it.
mean about Shawnee State?
I don't mean anything bad about any of them. I'm just saying I didn't want us to have to play teams like St. Clair, who are immensely good. Much respect to those guys. They are disgusting players.
I'm better.
And
Not.
and
No,
so
I'm pretty
they
bad, man.
it was
I'm
a very
pretty bad.
big 3-0, and I think that would have been a very rough time for a lot of our new guys. So
Yeah.
we're playing in Varsity Plus, and the divisions are fairly even, I would say, within Varsity Plus. So that's also a very good thing to note. I'm very excited to get into this because I don't really know what to expect. We've only really scrimmed once, and we scrimmed against Central Penn, and it was a bit tough to evaluate the skill there. So we do finally have the map set. I was just kind of stalling there for a little bit so we could get to the maps and get them picked. It looks like we will be seeing a Tuscan Hardpoint, and then the next 3 maps: Berlin Search and Destroy, Berlin Control, Berlin Hardpoint, and then we'll have we'll be on the
baby.
Kaj for Search and Destroy in map 5 if we go the distance. I'm not even really sure. I don't even know how to predict this, to be quite honest. I don't have enough of an evaluation on Ferris State, and I can't evaluate the 2 guys. I can evaluate Riley. We do know Chippy from last year.
Chipster,
So.
yeah, Riley Chipster Johnson. We have prayed for Strouser in the chat. We will keep Strouser. But yeah, good luck, Riley. First time chatter. Listen, Riley can shoot some bodies pretty good. He's very good. I love him as a sub player for the team.
I think, yeah, and I think Riley, we had to bring him on like mid-season last year, and I think he was a very good addition for CCL. We played him in CCL. I think he was a very good addition to bring on. Obviously, at the time, we didn't know we were going to lose 2 of our players, but it was very good to get him in when we did, unfortunately, lose Veritox partway through the season. So it was very nice to have him in there, and now he has the experience as a competitor to kind of step up his game from last year. And we're still playing on Vanguard, so he'll still be a bit familiar with it as well.
Pray for Strouser said that they wish they could get a face cam with Riley.
Unfortunately, the best cam
He's
we
so
have
cute.
is the one with all of them in the room.
Yeah.
And I am looking at it currently, and Riley is the only one who you really can't see because he has a hat on and he is looking at his phone.
I wonder what their relation is to Riley. Chipster.
Well, we can transition.
He is though.
You can see the whole team
The
there.
nice red shirt.
Well, you can't see the whole team. Unfortunately, Tenacious, he was going to be down in the room with us tonight, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. He had some homework that he needed to get done. But he will be joining us in future matches. So eventually you'll see the whole team.
Except for Dunder
here.
because he is literally in New
yes.
Jersey. So.
Also, yeah, Dunder unfortunately will not join us either. He will be in New Jersey. He's completing his master's, I think he's completing a master's. He's a graduate student now, so he can be online for our school, and
cool.
he has decided to take that option. So
Don't blame him. He's from New Jersey. It's a bit of a hike.
yeah, it is a bit of a drive. So we're
Slife.
very grateful for him to still be back here playing.
I knew Slife is.
So it looks like we'll see Dave Los, MC50, Slythe, and Otto from the side of Ferris State. I think I remember Otto. I feel like I've seen the name before. It may have been in a different game, so it might be a different person. Automaton. The fantastic weapon, Automaton. But as we had mentioned, our roster for tonight will be Wizard, Tenacious, Dunder, and Chippy. Oh, we're going to have to get a restart of the lobby because they accidentally put the bots on. I don't know who started the lobby, but we cannot have bots in this game. That's
Probably
unfortunate.
Ethan. It's probably Ethan.
Would you like to see an 8v8, but 4 of the players on each team are bots? I feel like that'd
be interesting.
I feel like that would be just chaos. Like, you just turn the corner, and all of a sudden, the bot's just, like, standing there staring at you with, like, the
That'd
50
be pretty
cal.
cool, kind of.
I think that would be a fun little side mode of competitive there. Definitely would make for some interesting games.
I agree.
We should be getting into it in just a second. We had everyone in the lobby, but as I had said, they accidentally added bots, so.
Let's go Mingo mode. Peter, yes.
So at the
Love
moment,
Peter.
the omelet, Peter, spicy omelet, he won't be playing. I don't think he'll be playing in this series, but we may put him in for a future series. I'm not really sure what we're looking at right now.
Just figuring things out pretty much with the team.
Very much so, figuring things out. So we should be getting into it, though, very, very soon here. Tuscan Hardpoint. Tuscan was definitely one of our better maps from last year, and I think that Tuscan is a good map to start on.
I think it's my favorite map in this entire game in general.
I think a lot of people will say that, especially from the competitive community. It's definitely one of the better maps.
Better maps, not a good map, you know.
Yeah, it's still not a great map by any means, but I mean, it's definitely much more viable competitively than what a lot of the other maps that we do see.
Oh, Riley's looking at the camera saying, let's go. He's getting pumped. He's ready. He's excited.
And I believe we are just about ready to get into it here. So we are now loading into the map.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the first shoot-off, the first standoff, the first match of the year. Going to be a Berlin hardpoint. Wouldn't want it any different. Good way to start the year on a terrible game.
You mean Tuscan Hardpoint?
Tuscan, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Berlin's next
It's
three
okay.
maps.
It's close enough.
Yes. Either way, you know I don't play this game.
Yeah, that's fair. A lot of us don't play it.
There's Chippy though, rushing on mid. He's going to stun Davlos. Try and pick off MC50 up top, and he does not get the shots. He's going to get picked off. Scythe's going to mow down Dunder.
Looks like Wizard going to watch this outer church. Put some
for
shots
Davlos.
into the second player there after finding the first kill. Going to push on through, though. Finds his second, as now he's just trying to stay down, trying to stay alive.
Gets picked
Play
by
for
Otto.
a pick here. As Tenacious now going to fly on through, find Slith.
Nice
This is
pick
a
up from
great start
Tenacious.
for LVC. They managed to find the spawns as well. And now it's all going to be on Chippy and Wizard here to find the kills in the back. And it looks like those spawns will be held for the time being.
Yes,
And
they
Dunder
will.
getting the work done on the hard point. This is a fantastic start for LVC here. As Chippy
Nice from Chippy. Oh, and
almost
couldn't
slide
get
checked
church
on one of
ramp.
the second, but
Looks like Tenacious should be able to pick him up pretty easy. And that he does. He's going to head up to top plat. He's going to play these stairs. MC50 needs to push him in order to gain access to the next hard point. But Tenacious does not care and pushes him anyways. And he will get picked off.
And now we'll see.
Wow, they're really pushing up on that plat area.
Yeah, a
It's crazy.
big
I think
church.
Slight's the only one left.
Yeah, big church hit from Ferris State there. But it doesn't look like much will come of it. A bit of time off the hill, and Chippy just trying to put
Chippy's
shots
trying to
into
get him.
there.
Respect the grind, Chip.
He's definitely looking
wants to
much,
push
much
him.
faster. He wants to push up to church there, but wisely not going to do so quite yet.
He
Should
gets
get
the hit on the
this
grenade.
time.
Otto's gonna push around though. Or maybe he's just gonna set up on the back Godheady on the back of the map, because this is the next hard point can be pretty difficult to break if you're not
set up.
yes.
And it looks like Dunder here also, I want to mention this. Dunder all last year was playing on an AR. And this year, at least for right now, we see him on a sub. And he's doing pretty well. He's 8-5, 27 seconds in the hill. And I think this new opportunity for a different role as we see Wizard on the AR.
Ethan used an MP40 like the entirety of last semester.
He did?
Yes.
Dude, I swear.
I use his MP40. I have the same skin on and everything.
I
swear
am
to you.
lost. I apologize. My information is terrible, and I was literally casting every match.
But we have seen him on an AR before in other games, especially like Modern Warfare. I'm pretty sure
I
he
think
was on
that's
an
what I was
AR a
thinking of.
little
But
bit.
Dunder doing a great job of keeping these
Cool.
players out of top fire, and looks like all three
Wow.
kills will come from the backside.
LVC's absolute control. They're gonna try and push Arch/A, but yeah, they're gonna get mowed down pretty quick.
And now Dunder
Wow,
just
Dunder's-
trying to fly on through. There is one more
He's
player
on a
in
spree.
fine. Looks like he may just try and pick this player up. Spawn's still coming in for
Oh,
Ferris
Otto's gonna
State.
pick him.
As now Davlos gonna just look for these players middle. No one's gonna be home though. As now he's trying to rotate into this next hill, but Tenacious there
Wow,
for the
good
pickup.
pick from Tenacious.
That is a great set of kills from LVC, and they've been doing a great job of just controlling these hills. And even if they don't have the spawns, like for that last hill, they didn't really have the spawns for a fair bit, but they managed to break pretty easily.
Yeah.
And Dunder just flying around the map, just doing
Being
what he
a menace.
wants realistically. And now Tenacious as well, 12-5, 12-6 now.
Wow.
Kills finally going the way of Ferris State, but they are going to need to get a lot of work done if they want to get themselves back into this one.
They do have hard point control for now, though, but it looks like LVC is coming on pretty quick, and Scythe's going to pick, and so is Otto, and it looks like Dave Los is going to leave MC50 stranded, but all four are wiped, and LVC is going to regain control of this hill likely for the foreseeable future. Doesn't look like it's going to get broken.
And
Ferris State is in their best interest to just move on.
I think Ferris State haven't looked too bad here. I think the biggest problem that they've had is that they're just playing a bit unorganized.
Yes, they're not playing as a team very well.
They are
something I've noticed. They don't spread out enough sometimes.
Yeah, they've been fairly split apart, to be quite honest. And now we'll see in this P5 hill that they're gonna stack on it, which is actually a pretty solid, pretty solid
this
play.
P5 too.
But
uh-oh.
It looks like they're just not winning the gunfights now as Dunder and Tenacious find two. Wizard finding another on the other end of the map. As this spawn trap could be huge as Wizard maybe trying to look for the hop up, but doesn't really need it as Dunder just playing his life. Top fire finds his second.
Dunder.
Softening the blow here is now Tenacious still the only one in the hill, but
if LVC holds this, I think it's fair to say already, even prematurely, that this map is over.
I think it'd be a bit premature, but on the flank here we have Chippy, finds one, gets away with his life. These players though from Ferris State are stacked.
Two.
That is a great set of kills from Chippy.
Play you.
He is doing a fantastic job of just sprinting around, being annoying in this back line.
He's holding you very well.
And Chippy doing a great job. And we can even see, look at Wizard. He's only 9-9, but LVC with a 140-point lead. This is fantastic stuff from them. And Chippy, 13-9 himself, a minute and a half in the hill.
Really well.
Dunder now on the flank. I think the pacing from LVC is just so much faster as well, and that's just unfortunate timing from Otto there. But there should be a trade coming in from Slith. Spots Chippy.
Should be, but I don't know.
Spots a couple, but
I didn't get anybody.
That's a great crossfire from LVC. But
Dunder gets
no streaks coming in as of yet. There was a 5 streak there for Dunder, but I think it's the highest out of any of the players so far. So,
man, Tenacious is picking off people left and right. Harold, this map's over. Let's see.
This has just been pure domination from LVC.
This
is definitely not what I expected coming into this, but either way, LVC looked fantastic, and I can't even say Ferris State looks that bad. It's just the plays are there from LVC whenever they need it to happen.
I think something else to note is that it could just be a first map high kind of thing, because we've seen, not the dog on the team, but play the devil's advocate rather. We've seen LVC go up pretty. Wow! Oh my God. We've seen LVC throw a lead or two at times.
We have, but this lead is massive. It's almost a 200-point lead, and LVC just flying on through. Finally, a break coming in for the side of Ferris State. If they do want to start a comeback, this is definitely the place to start it. They could really snowball these two hills here. Chippy, though, could play a big role in just finding the last few seconds here. They can afford to play this time, as now the hill gets broken by Dunder, and Chippy missing a few shots, but it doesn't matter. He just needs to stay alive on the hill and finds the second, and that'll be the game. LVC gonna take the game.
Shooting him already, and you love to see it. 250-64. Absolute slaughter from the lads over in the other room. I don't think I've seen a lead that big ever. Maybe that big lead would only happen if LVC faced off against Akron. We'd be in the dumps. But 3-14 from MC50.
And that was just so much more than what I really expected to see from this game. Huge start for the series for the side of LVC. I mean, they just played that so well. I mean, I don't even know what to say, to be quite honest.
I think Otto and Davos were really struggling in quite a few ways. I don't think that they are their team plays were really doing that well, and I don't think their gun skills were doing that hot either. And wow.
Oh no, their party settings are set to friend only. This game is so fun. I think LVC, they just did a fantastic job of just slaying out, getting control of the hills. And there's just not a lot Ferris State could do. I mean, Davilas had a very, very rough map there. Since we have our delay, we have it pulled up in our middle monitor here, so we can kind of see the end of the game panning out here. as Dave Lowe's just had a very, very rough map. I wouldn't say it's the only reason, though. As I had mentioned earlier on in the game, it was just the rotations were not quite there. The plays
They were
by
not
the
playing as a
team.
unit. They were playing as 4 individuals, and I think that's really what killed them.
Yeah, and LVC, having Tenacious and Dunder as well. Tenacious, one of the top slayers in
Get him,
CCL
Chip.
last year, it was just a very tough task for them to take. So now we will head on into map 2. Apologies for the wait. The game was being a bit weird, not letting us join the lobby. But now Berlin, Search and Destroy. This is a mode I would expect to be significantly closer. Obviously not as reliant on slaying, and the strats might not be there from LVC, as we do need to get these 2 new. Well, mostly just Wizard really, newer player to acclimate to what we have our strat wise, but also. It's a bit different because our main shot caller last year was Veritox when it came to Search and Destroy. So
Yeah,
it'll be
he's
very
the
interesting.
GL.
It'll be very interesting to see who decides to pick up that role. I would imagine it would be a combination of Tenacious and Dunder. They obviously both have immense competitive experience, not only in the collegiate scene but in challengers and such as well. So I think they'll be all right. But it'll be interesting to see how the play calling from them decides to pan itself out. So what are you expecting here from this map?
I think LVC is pretty good at Berlin Search when they run their plan. We know what their plan is. We saw it all last year. I'm gonna say 6-3.
6-3.
LVC.
I think that's a fair call there. I do believe that this will be a much closer map than what we saw in map 1, as I had said. So I think it could be a very interesting one, but we will find out in just a second here.
Looking at the ground. And ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness it firsthand. The Search and Destroy map of Berlin. Let's go. Okay. It's a little bit of an interesting strategy from MC50. A little brave, I would say. Oh, Chippy's going to pick up that first kill. Going to get that first blood, make it infinitely easier for LVC. But, oh my goodness. Wizard and Tenacious. Absolutely fried.
Is now Dunder just going to sit inside of Mail here.
Just going to be a little silly, goofy mood,
Chippy, though, could have a great opportunity here. Finds Slith, just trying to play his life for the second, and that's a great double kill from Chippy. Possibly even able to line up the third here. Pushes through the door and tries to fly through.
No, so close.
But it is a 1v1, and Dunder knows exactly where this player is going to be at. Will MC50 decide to chow? And it looks like Dunder might be able to get this kill. But MC50 just going to rotate on out. Will Dunder
didn't see him.
Not going to spot him. Still thinks he's in the B bomb site. And now this bomb is going to go get planted over on the A site.
Dunder really is. Wow, I can't believe he missed him like that.
I thought he could see him there, but I think our FOV is a bit higher than the players.
Also,
so
we know where the other players are.
Yeah,
it's
very much more obvious.
MC50, my gosh, that's a very far rotation for him. In my opinion, I think that's really far where he went.
And now MC50 gonna spot Dunder, but Dunder gonna find the kill.
He's gonna get him.
And that is the round for LVC.
Dunder has the fattest clutch gene on LVC, and that's a fact. We saw it all last year. He can clutch a game if he needs to. And you know it, Harold.
Yes, he has had many a clutches himself, so.
Many a clutches. Get him, Chip. More Riley.
Also, apologies if the stream is a bit laggy. I'm not really sure why it's like that. We haven't had issues with this before. But for whatever reason, we're getting issues with it now. So I will try to fix this for the next time we stream COD. But I believe this is just a COD thing. So I apologize.
The settings and stuff. Oh boy, the LVC B
Dunder
strat
flying through to B here. Davelos going to play this close right corner in the site. Doesn't look like he will try to push on through just yet.
There's 2 people that are going to stack up on B together. 3, actually.
But
They know they're here.
With the sniper.
With
Slith's
the
going to find the opener onto Tenacious. Dunder going to get the trade. Spots
Oh
a second
my
in the
goodness.
site, and that's a great second kill from
He's
Dunder
going
there.
sicko mode.
That's
He's
now
going
Chippy.
Mingo mode.
Just with a little spot here in the breakable wall. We're going to see number 1, though, Slith. He could do some major damage here depending on
Especially if
this
Wizard doesn't
flank
spot
gets
him.
picked up. Looks like Dunder, though, going to play for the flank. Slith going to at least find 1. And Dunder
Oh.
almost gets taken down. Will he be able to expect Slith? But
Oh my
he just
God.
jumped. He just
One
had
more
to-
for Dunder, and the round is his.
That was a
But
fantastic.
Chippy will get him. They team up, and they work it out.
That was a fantastic bunny hop from Dunder there to fly right past Slith on the flank, as that would have put Chippy in a bit of a rough situation trying for the 1v2. But it does not matter, as LVC going to take the lead, or going to extend their lead to 2-0 here in the search and destroy.
Looking pretty good for them so far. Rather one-sided. That round was the first round. Should say was a lot closer, but
And now we're going to see an A hit here from the side of Ferris State. Dunder just going to play this close corner.
Dunder's ready.
Davelos getting ready to push into here. Dunder has the angle. Tenacious going to get another kill on the other end of the map as he finds 2.
Oh, no.
Now it's all onto Otto in the 1v4. That's very, very quickly. A 1v4. Dunder going to push
Dunder
out
dies.
the door. Somehow Otto stays alive there for a second. Did he just get shot around a corner?
Yeah, he did.
I'm very surprised that he dies there, but...
Oh,
okay,
I was going to say, wait a second.
Chippy. Okay, that bullet still didn't hit him, but
Yeah.
I mean, all right, I guess.
Whatever floats their boat, you know.
Net coding, that's what it is. It's net coding. That's all it is.
What does that even mean?
It's basically just like how the game server picks up where bullets are going, and in relation to like when the player shoots. It's a weird thing, and it's kind of finicky sometimes, but it's okay. It's okay. Not every game can be perfect. That's reasonable. As shot's gonna go down across the map, Tenacious might be in a good spot to pick this player up
He
top
doesn't see
fire.
him.
MC spots Tenacious, decides to wait to shoot, and another player underneath of him. Tenacious is surrounded here as Davelos is going to pick up the first blood onto Wizard,
Oh, he didn't see him.
and Tenacious going to jump off of that top 3rd spot, still managing to stay alive somehow. I don't know how he's still alive. Davelos just going to chase this kill, and he doesn't
Oh
expect
my
the corner.
goodness!
Tenacious just playing the angles, and that's a fantastic double. And on the other side, we're going to see Chippy pick up the other 2. That was filthy from Tenacious. No way he should be alive there. As
I'm gonna revise my prediction, Harold. 6-0. They just turned it on right now and just kill him 6 rounds straight.
I did not know that sort of play would happen, but I mean, it
Wizard's
did.
not going too crazy right now, but
He's having a bit of
He's having a rough
but
start.
his teammates are picking up the slack
he plays the Master Chief game.
Yes, he does. He's a big Halo guy. In fact, he's our best Halo player. So it's the transition is not as easy as we would hope, but it's okay. Chippy gonna sit into the B bomb site. Doors will open. Spots 1. That's Davelos down. The bomb's getting planted. Chippy. I guess he forgot to put his glasses on.
Oh my goodness, that's a Chippy
As now
moment.
Slith has the opportunity to get 2, but Chippy.
Wizard still died.
Unfortunately,
4 for
Wizard
Wizard.
looking the wrong direction, but it's
no.
okay. We still love you, buddy. As Chippy just gonna fly in.
8-1 from Chipster.
He is. Dude,
Riley,
he's having a series.
Riley Johnson.
Riley
everybody.
Johnson looks like the Pope right now.
Got this man a contract. He looks like the what?
Looks
Get
like
him a
Pope.
contract.
He's having a fantastic one, and Slith. I feel bad for him. He's been left in a lot of 1v3s, 1v4s, 1vx situations, and he's been doing his best. I will say he's been doing pretty good. And
Dave's having
MC50's
another
been
bad
helping
game,
him, but
I think, and
it's been a tough one for.
he saw him.
Ferris State is already Tenacious finds
Oh,
one.
man.
I don't know how. But 2 players on the B site for Ferris State, but all the control on A for LVC. Looks like Slith will get out for the moment. Does he spot this player top
Oh, my
stairs?
goodness.
Thunder
Oh!
gonna fly out for the kill though.
Dave Lewis's
Bomb goes down.
Dave Lewis and Otto are the only ones left.
Dunder definitely
against the
knows
whole
where
LVC
Dave
team.
Lewis
Oh,
is.
no.
And now last player alive, and that will
Oh,
be the
man.
6-0.
6-2-0. There was like 9 total times LVC died.
That was I just don't know how to say it. I did not expect this coming into the series. I mean, Chippy is just playing out of his mind, and I mean, we know Dunder and Tenacious, but
Yeah, Chippy's really stepping up.
this is not what I'd expected at all. Like, Chippy is having the series of his life right now, and I mean, I'm glad to see it, but man, they are making it tough for Ferris State here. They need to find an answer in this control. If I remember correctly,
Ferris
it's
State-
Berlin for the next 2 maps. It
Ferris
is.
State really needs to look deep because when their series starts this bad, it's hard to come back.
It is.
They need to dig deep.
They need the reverse sweep here, and it is very tough to find the reverse sweep, especially after a first couple of maps like that. So it'll be interesting. But control, a mode that definitely our LVC has not practiced a ton. Even with last year, we didn't really practice control ever. I don't think. I mean, we didn't really scrim at
Did
all.
the team
but
practice ever? Yeah, I was gonna
well,
say.
we did, but it was only ever hard points. So honestly, I don't know if we even scrimmed control like more than once last year.
Oh my god.
So it'll be a bit different. And control was by far our worst mode. So
yes. What's the map, Berlin again?
it is Berlin control.
Berlin control I do not like. I will say that. I don't think it's a good map for control.
I don't mind it. It got added mid-season.
Yes.
If you aren't familiar, it got added mid-season. Originally, when the game came out, there were only 2 competitive control maps. Those were Gavatu and
Tuscan.
Tuscan. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. We played.
I don't know
We
either.
literally every series we played was Tuscan control, Tuscan control, Tuscan control. Like
Tuscan everything.
it was literally like, if you played us on anything other than Tuscan, it was a very big surprise. Like I think almost
Oh,
every
you
series
were not
was
good at
least
Tuscan
2
control,
Tuscan.
huh? That was rough.
I mean,
The
we
boys
weren't good at
struggled.
control at all. We were terrible at control.
Yeah,
It was
that's
just
not truth.
Tuscan was like the one we weren't gonna get beat on as badly. Like we weren't gonna get like 3-0'd with not a single tick in a point.
Irami in the chat. Chippy going crazy. You are damn right he is.
I agree,
Riley
bud.
Chipster Johnson. He's going nuts. He's having a banger of a series so far.
He is playing.
He's dropping
so
30. He's dropping
well.
30 in a control game straight. He's dropping a nuke. Chipster.
As now we head on over.
You want to know something crazy?
the
Little
game.
personal anecdote. I'm with my soccer team this summer, and we go out to get drinks after we were of age.
Yeah.
We go out to get drinks after our last game of the season. Do you want to know who our waiter was?
Who was your waiter?
It was Riley Chipster Johnson at Aruga's in. It was. Oh, they killed each other.
Tenacious just
That's
gonna
great.
throw a team nade, I guess, and Otto gonna find a second. So not the greatest situation for LVC. I mean,
Good spot
Wizard's
now.
still alive here. Just gonna maybe look to play his life. Dave Lowe's gonna hop out though and find that kill. It's now Chippy looking to get a break here.
Picks up
Does
one.
get taken down. LVC gonna definitely need to slow down a bit here. They're playing.
Yeah.
They're very heavily individually playing right now, and that is not what's gonna win them the control. And this is the problem that LVC had last year. They were playing so far by themselves. I mean, Dunder, when you're playing like this, I guess it just doesn't matter.
Chippy's gonna pick him up though, surely. I will say this: I think LVC. I do think LVC is the much better team here. Okay. So I think if they just play simple, they shouldn't have to worry too much.
We're gonna see LVC rotate over to the B site here now that they got slayed out over at A. 20. It's only a 2 life advantage for the side of Ferris State, so
That's
nothing
still
too
kind of
crazy.
significant.
It is somewhat
7%.
significant, but it looks like a tick should come on to B here. Is kills going the way of LVC for the most part.
Yeah, we see
And
that.
now just one more player here for Ferris State. Dunder gonna hear him
Oh my
outside of the
goodness.
wall. And now
Classic
that
Dunder
should be the
moment.
B site for LVC. Ferris State just gonna look to hold the rotation over to A. We're
Yeah.
gonna see number 5 Slith here. Just try and find someone
Pick up a-
hopping out
pick up a
early.
hit, yeah.
Dave Los gonna find a Tenacious. as Slith manages to
This is so
find the
funny.
gap.
He
That is
literally just split him up the middle.
that is insane timing, but unfortunately, it's going to lead to nothing for him for the moment. As now LVC going to look to rotate over to the B point or the A side.
LVC is still lacking 2 lives, so it's gonna be pretty tough, especially on the offensive side for them to
And now
get things going.
Dunder's kind of stranded here, top third, but
Oh,
going to get
he's
taken down by Slith.
with an MP40.
That is a great kill from Slith. I did not know he had an MP40 there.
Fried him.
That was a fantastic kill, but either
12
way,
to 16 is looking a little dire.
LVC, 50 seconds left, but they do need to get a push going here. And I think LVC is relying too heavily on the slaying. I think they're playing a bit too fast for what they need to, what they need here. And they just need to let Dunder get this flank, and it looks like they will. So he does spot at least a couple, finds the first, but will he be able to turn on to the second? He
There's
does
2.
with a bit of help from his teammate there, as he has to switch to the
that's
pistol
awkward.
once again.
That's
Picks up a
awkward.
gun. It doesn't matter though. His teammates getting the trades.
Oh,
As now, what looked good for LVC
It is not looking
doesn't
so good.
really mean much. They get 1 tick off of this site, so that would be good if we get
Oh,
to
Chippy.
around 5. Chippy finds
Aw.
2. But now Dunder, 6v8, so 2 life advantage still for Ferris State. So
Smart
doing a
move
good
by
job.
Dunder.
LVC doing a good job of at least keeping it close. 24
oh
seconds
my
remaining.
goodness.
He had some help there. That was not a pure turn
6
on.
to 6.
Tenacious
5
is
to,
there
oh my
as
gosh,
well.
this is so
As
close.
now,
Oh,
Dunder's
they
gonna
have
fly
the
to their
spawn.
spawn.
They have the
No
spawn.
respawns
LVC
remaining.
did it. Did they?
Fantastic push from LVC.
Oh no, this is
But no respawns remaining for either team. Point getting captured though.
Oh.
Dunder tucked away in this corner.
Rookie
Chippy
move from
just gonna
MC50.
slowly capture that point. As Dunder not gonna be able to finish that kill.
Ooh.
Tenacious a bit far back. Chippy though.
Chippy
in the
gets
hill.
1.
3v1 here for
Oh,
Slith, and
my
Slith gonna get taken
goodness.
down. A
That
fantastic
changed
retake.
so quick.
Fantastic retake for LVC.
Harold, that was a matter of seconds. LVC was losing 7 to 10 in lives in a matter of seconds on the offensive side. They switched it up.
Definitely an unexpected outcome there.
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, fantastic recovery from LVC, and as you can see on the scoreboard there, Wizard a
He's
bit,
struggling to get things going. It's
a
okay.
bit rough, but it's okay. As we had said, he's a big Halo fella. He's a big
He's
Halo
just
guy.
out here helping the team. Okay.
He's here, and he's developing. That's our
It's his world, and
terminology
we're
for
living
now.
in it.
I agree. As now, we'll see if Ferris State try and get some control onto the B site. Tenacious going to pre-fire a corner. Not the right
Picks
one,
up
but he
one.
does get the trade for Dunder. Now some A control as
Oh
Chippy
wait, what's
going
gonna
to
go
look.
there? Tenacious got him.
Chippy's going to look to
get.
get a flank here onto the A site. A tick does manage to find its way in as Chippy
Oh, Chippy
slides
gets
to
one.
the second.
Otto picked up Thunder too.
Otto
Oh.
having a good double there. This A control is very big for Ferris State, especially if they can capture it early. That B site is significantly easier to capture as Wizard just firing every bullet in his clip through the wall. Not gonna put a bit of damage onto him, but
He's trying.
doesn't matter. As Dunder getting the trade. See number 6 here in a good spot. MC gonna be behind Dunder and Chippy. Does
Wizard
get
will
pinched.
pick up a second kill of the game.
This should be able to capture on the B site, by the way, for Ferris State, and it will.
Wow.
Tenacious, though, in a good spot to pick off a few of these players. Does manage to find the first. Only a 1 life advantage, so nothing really coming of that. Otto, though, with a great spot onto Tenacious.
It's going to be tough for LVC to keep this defense going. I know defense is obviously the easier side as they have to come to you, but it's going to be tough. They have a lot of time to work with on the side of Ferris State.
I mean, 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes remaining. This is a very tough hold. This is the site you would want to have that kind of pressure on, but it's still very, very tough ask as Dunder manages to slide past a couple, finds a kill, but progress still being captured on the A site. As we'll see, the last player from Ferris State get cut down for the moment. Still a life advantage for the side of Ferris State. They have been doing a great job of keeping the life advantage for a majority of the map, though. I
Yeah,
will say
true.
that. Chippy, though, Chippy's in a good spot, but he won't quite be able to
Oh.
spot Slith there, and that's a great check from
Wow, they really wiped LVC
Dave
here.
Lewis is-
Holy.
Now this site going to be captured very fast as 2 players going to stack onto this hill. And that should be the round realistically, unless if Chippy manages to find this jump, but that you're not going to be able to make it from there, buddy. As now that should be the capture and the round from Ferris State. And no, not quite.
Oh,
There it
so
is.
close. Wow. 1-1. We have ourselves a game.
As
Angela P loves watching Thunder die. That's crazy. Doesn't happen too often, so don't get used to it. I feel like watching people die. I should be an Auto fan.
And now, 1-1 here for
We have listenings, Harold.
in this map. We do have listen-ins. I just forgot to do one map one because I'm not used to doing listen-ins just
I
yet.
think now's a good time.
Now is a good time for a listen-in?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's head on over then to a listen-in with LVC here.
They're going to be coming from their spawn.
Stack it, stack it, stack it.
Can pick up secret off rip. Hold up.
Fuck off.
Oh, one more stairs, right? Oh. I should have just stacked it right there. I tried to do too much, but it stuck.
Oh, one more A. Or outer, outer. Go B, go B.
Middle.
Oh, mid, so.
Outer.
Mid and outer, mid and outer.
Yeah, outer. Fuck, man.
What is that timing? Let's go B.
Yeah, we gotta go B.
I'm hopping in right now.
Fuck, stairs. Outer.
I'm coming.
B. Still.
And we are back. A bit of frustration there from LVC. Still in not
Still
completely
contention.
out of the round, but not in the greatest situation either. It looks like B, though,
B
should
will
be
go to
getting
LVC.
captured. As Slith
Don't be
just going to
here, Slith.
contest here. Wizard trying to find the trade, trying to chase this one
Don't chase
down.
him. Don't
As
chase him.
Slith going to be able to find the kill. B's still going to get captured, but only a 2-life advantage. As now Dunder still trying to hunt this player over at the B side, and he finally
gets
takes him
him.
down. Daveless, though,
Oh, almost snaps
going to
on a
peek
Dave.
for the trade. LVC just trying to get together here. Figure out how they want to attack this. Tenacious, though, going to fall, and Chippy as well. Not going to be a whole lot of openings here for LVC to take advantage of. Is now Dunder going to get taken down
man.
fire. Ferris State looking much, much better on this map as to what we saw over the past two. Chippy trying to fly through. I think LVC is just trying to do a bit too much here. I think that's their biggest problem. They are trying to just find all the kills and get on the point all at once, and that's just not really how Control is played. And
Yeah.
their teamwork isn't the greatest, I would say, for the moment. But
Yeah, it looks like this round's also going to fall. But, you know, last time we saw something change crazily last second. I don't think they're in the position to do that, though.
Tenacious on a
This
good
round.
flank here, but how much time does LVC really have for this? As Tenacious going to try and
Oh.
line up the jump, but I know for a fact you cannot make that jump from there. No lives remaining, 5 seconds left. This will be another round of Ferris State. They're looking much better, and they might actually be able to take this to
Game 4 at least.
a map 4.
Wizard
and-
getting turned on.
And yeah, I think Ferris State look much more organized on this map compared to the other couples. So I think that's really good from them. They look much more collected at this point. So it'll be interesting to see how they decide to, or how they continue that, especially if we end up seeing that map number 4.
Yes, exactly.
I forgot to keep track of how many ticks each team was getting. I believe it was 9 total from LVC, and it's currently at 6 from Ferris State.
After one round, yeah, because they captured.
I believe they captured. Yeah, I believe Ferris State captured all point or both points. So it should be 6 for them, I
Ooh,
think.
Chippy gets lit up like a Christmas tree.
And Dunder just trying to get a flank here. Will he be able to pick anything up? I don't think they know he's here at the moment. So
Nope.
Dunder at least going to find one. Tenacious going to find another. And now Dunder just going to try and contest in this site.
Oh,
and all
wow.
the kills going the way of LVC. That looks much better teamwork-wise. And this spawn trap could be huge if they manage to keep it. Dunder just putting some damage down for the time being. Spots another. And
Oh my
he
goodness.
is so far in the spawn. I mean, I think they're going to start spawning out here in just a couple seconds. As now Wizard left alone on the B point. Dunder still just flying around in the
Oh,
LVC
he
spawn.
jumped over the stream of bullets.
Missing some shots theirs.
Obviously, he's flying at him too fast.
Ferris State getting a lot of control. Wizard able to pick up another, or able to pick up a kill there. But B point will still go the way of Ferris State. No progress on the A site. And a 3-life advantage for LVC. This isn't a terrible situation for them to send this to a round 5. And Wizard going to have a great spot here. Manages to get one and picks up the second.
He gets 2 kills quickly. Wow.
That's a great double kill from Wizard there.
Puts him up to 11 this game.
And Tenacious pushed up mid here. Just going to
Oh my
try and get
goodness.
back, play his life. Does find one, and the
Oh,
2 players
almost
line
got
up
2.
there, but
They each shared the bullets.
don't quite come through. Wizard not going to spot this player just yet, but he does manage to find the kill either way. The life advantage now increasing for
Yeah,
LVC here. Tenacious trying to watch mid. Spots Auto on the rotation through Secret, and that's a really good spot from Tenacious to
Chipster's just gonna
control
wait.
mid. But 5, Slith here might have a good flank, and
Nope. Cut
Just
down by Wizard.
a bit of awkward timing. Wizard in a great spot. Secret is going to spot another and gets that kill as well.
This round is over. LVC's
15 to
playing
5.
so well now. There's
And
no ticks on A for Ferris either.
Actually,
so
the ticks are tied, so I don't know.
I'm going to say Ferris because they completely took 3 sites.
Well, that
guess
LVC
LVC
did as
too.
well, so I actually don't know. LVC may have captured a site or a tick on A.
They did the 1 round to save 10.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yes.
I don't know how it works if ticks are tied, to be quite honest. But it looks like Ferris State managed to break onto
Wait a
the hill.
second.
They have no lives remaining, though. And Wizard going to TK Chippy there. And kills coming in all the way for Ferris State. They just need to capture this point. And Dunder going to have to back down. The point's almost captured.
Oh, my God.
Ferris State are doing this. Chippy now in the hill. 1v1 for the
Oh, my
round.
goodness.
And that was super, super close
Oh, my heavens.
for LVC.
Literally a half of a second difference for that map.
That was much closer than what I thought. I mean, LVC had a huge life advantage there, and they just kind of threw it away. Team kills and just sloppy play. But it doesn't matter. LVC going to be on the attack here.
And Ferris is going to be fighting for their lives. If they lose this round, they are done for the night. But if they win, they live to see a map 4.
Yeah, I'm not. I do see the stream, by the way. I'm still not really sure why we have issues with it. I know Vanguard is just a terrible game for streaming, so I'm going to go with that. I will never be sponsored by Blizzard. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. And a very, very
Wow.
quick
Obviously, gets
set
2
of
ticks
captures
really
on
fast.
to the B site, and Dunder
Oh!
with the somehow gets a
I don't know
headshot
who he
off
shot.
of that, but Chippy gonna play through this point.
Not looking good for LVC off the rip. Down 3
It doesn't look
lives.
too bad, honestly, because they're down a few lives, but they do get the first
Those
2 ticks
2
on
ticks
the
are
B
very
so
big,
quickly.
yes.
As now Tenacious
Now they're only down 1. So
finds another. That's really good for him. Almost 330 bombs from LVC. I mean, you can say the same about Ferris State as well. And that's going to be the B point captured immensely early. 2 minutes remaining now. And LVC have a lot of time if they want to look to capture this A site.
there's
Dunder
Otto.
flying through. Auto, he's on the other side of this wall, so he will have to peek through window, but it doesn't matter as Dunder
Oh, and Scythe is
doesn't pick that
1
up.
tap.
Wizard trying to get the spray through the wall, doesn't find it. Slith is going to be playing this close corner. Manages to find Wizard there. Spots Chippy as well, but a bit of awkward
Oh,
timing.
Chippy will get him.
Going to get him cut down.
You know
Dave
Chippy will
Los
get him.
Might be in a good spot to flank
Oh,
here.
wow. Good shot from
And,
Dunder.
yeah, Dunder just
Oh, but
firing
Davis
through
got
the
him.
glass there.
Wizard likes to shoot those shots, man.
Chippy gonna
Chippy's
find his
being
way
a
to the hill
menace.
for the time being, but not a lot coming out of it as Slith now finds a kill,
So it's
trying
finally
to push
looking
on
good.
through.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from him.
And-
Slith is nasty.
He's really trying to get the movement going. 16 to 20, so 4 life advantage for Ferris State. Now make that 2. Dunder gets a good flank once again.
Wow.
Just
Well,
trying to
me,
lay
good
down here.
Dunder.
Has Chippy watching over him.
Oh,
The shots do
he gets
come in.
mosquitoed.
As now the hill is contested. Chippy maybe just trying to play for that first tick at least, and they do get it. And MC
Oh,
with a
man.
TK onto Otto. Dunder going to be able to call out that
Dunder's a
player
little
pushing to the
slow.
front of the hill. Still contested though. As Chippy just going to slide through.
Oh,
Gets
Chipster.
1. Wizard now on the flank. Great
Gets 1.
finding 1 pick.
Gets 2.
Slides to the second.
That's huge.
Spots another, but does get flanked himself. As that is where Ferris State will be spawning.
Oh, no. Tenacious.
And Tenacious just
Oh,
not going to be able to
no, buddy.
find that kill. 7 to 9, so very, very close here to end off round number 5. Very, very fast as well. Slith able to pick off another. Trades are not going to do
Oh.
it here, though, for LVC. Is Davlos trying to close this one out. 5 to 7. Now no respawns remaining for LVC. 35 seconds left as well.
Dunder, be
Dunder,
careful. Almost
Bit of a
just
whiff
killed
on the
himself.
nade there. He will be the entry, though. Spots Otto trying to rotate
It's a good
back,
kill.
and now
LVC needs a kill here.
this flank, though, from Davlos could be huge. Takes down Wizard. Chippy going to get taken down as well, and now Tenacious in a 1v5
Oh,
with
no.
no time remaining, and that's going to be it.
no.
Ferris State going to take the game 3 to 2. We will see at least a map 4. Going to head once again back to Berlin for another hard point.
And if that doesn't go well, oh, man. Bouquet's hard point. No, Search. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Bouquet, Search, and Destroy. So that's a
Same
great.
thing.
That's a good rebound from the side. That's a good rebound from the side of Ferris State, though, especially after how those first 2 maps went. To at least get a win on the board is very, very big there. And now we'll head to a Berlin hardpoint. It'll be very interesting to see how this goes. We saw, how the first map went, and it was just not close at all. It was
No, that
250
was
to
bad.
64, I think, or 250
Ferris did not
to
look nearly as
55.
good as they looked in that control.
But yeah, in that control, they
They were looking
did
pretty
look
good.
they did look very good. They looked much more composed as a team, and the slaying was a much more collective effort for them. So I think that they have I think that it is very possible that they could take this hard point. I'm not really sure if they will. It's hard to judge, especially based off of how maps 1 and 2 went. With how big of blowouts they were, 250 to like 55, 250 to 64, something like that,
Yeah.
and 6-0. But the reverse sweep, it always starts with the control. So if you can win the control, you
It's a
can
good footing.
bring
You
the
just gotta
momentum
win 2
to
in
the
a row.
hard
You
point.
just got to win 2 in a row. You know what I mean?
Yes, you can bring the momentum to the hard point, and if you can bring the momentum to the hard point, you can bring it to the search and destroy at the end of the series and end off the series. So we'll see what happens here, though, as we get ready to head on over to Berlin.
Berlin hard point, baby. Gotta love it.
What are your thoughts here?
I think LVC just needs to go back to doing team plays, and it should go their favor. You know what I mean? I think Ferris State's definitely looking better, but LVC just needs to play as a team. That's all I'm gonna say. They play as a team, they win the game.
I think that's a great way to put it, especially after seeing how a few of the rounds there went for LVC in the control. They looked super unorganized, and we had seen it before as well when it with LVC having those types of issues when it came to control last year. But I think it would be I think it is very necessary, though, for them to continue to really work on playing as a team, especially as we prepare for MW2 here as well. So we will get loaded on in and ready to start as now we head over to Hardpoint once again.
Oh, my favorite map of Berlin.
Dunder
hate this map.
going to go on a very early flank here. Chippy going to find the first blood. Trades coming through, though.
Oh, and
Dunder
Dunder's
should
gonna
have
look
at
for him.
least
He's trying
one
to find
here.
him. He gets.
He has 2 in front of him, but
Uh-oh.
doesn't find
Uh-oh.
the first quick
Dunder.
enough. As early time going to go the way of
He forgot
Ferris
about him.
State. Dunder
Turn around.
has one behind him and not going to look at it. So
Watch out, Jet.
very, very good opening from the side of Ferris State.
Yeah, very scary opening. Wow, they got this whole thing going on.
Chippy going to need to
Uh-oh.
push in here soon, though. If he wants to take at
Mix
least a
him
bit
up.
of time for his team, and it looks like he finally
We're
will.
going to get probably about 12 points.
And rotations, though,
Oh,
super
no.
early for the side of Ferris State. Well, not super early. Fairly early for Ferris State. And now the early time once again on this hill should be going the way of Ferris State. This is a
Oh,
great,
no.
great opening for them, especially to get this early time. They cannot get slayed out here, though, especially after getting that early rotation. And MC50 going to find 3, lining him up. Does get taken down, but the rest of his team is still there. So this is looking great for the side of Ferris State.
Yes, it is. MC50's going crazy. Wow.
As Fight's finally going down on the hill once again, though.
Very
Dunder
open
on the
lead.
flank, managing to pick up the time as he slides on through to get another. LVC going to pick up this scrap time, and they should have the rotation as well, as now the pressure going to come from the front of the hill and fire. Chippy
him,
going to look
Chipster.
fire, but Tenacious going to pick that up.
Oh, no.
I think that just needs to be calmed a bit better there. Chippy had no reason really to be looking fire, especially as Tenacious was rotating out. Tenacious, though, going to pick up the spawns and pick up a few kills. He is the only player from LVC up here, though, as spawns are a bit funky, but Dunder finally going to find his way over to Docks, and
Oh,
Tenacious
almost-
on a 5 spree, but no one else from his team really able to stay alive, as he's just playing his life so well here. Almost
Oh,
managed
there
to
he
slide
goes.
onto the second with a pistol, but no streaks from LVC or from Tenacious there. And once again, time going the way of Ferris State.
Wow.
There's LVC had the rotations and everything, and just not finding almost a singular kill. The only kill's coming from Tenacious. As Dunder gets very rough timing there, LVC just need to find some control of this hill, and they're not going to clear the back spawn. That's going to be terrible for them, as Otto is already back there. Dunder going to find Slith, but it doesn't really matter much as long as these players from Ferris State are up in the back. And Wizard finally going to pick up that kill.
Pick up Tenacious, too.
Another flank coming in from Otto here. Just waiting for his team to get ready to push the hill. As Chippy watching this back spawn. Tenacious, though, going to pick up Otto here. Just trying to keep LVC in this. It is not looking great for them, though. Tenacious doing a great job of slaying out, but on the AR, it's not going to help a whole ton. Chippy trying to pick up Slith here, and he does
gets
manage
him.
to find it. LVC starting to bring themselves back into this game a bit. That was a really good hill for them, but they need a lot more if they want to take this map. And
Oh, my.
Ferris State just keeping LVC stuck in their spawn. Chippy finally able to get through, but he's going to get flanked here. Will he be able to turn on to the second? And he
Chippy
will.
gets him.
That's a great double kill from Chippy.
This is a Chippy moment. Vertox, we miss you.
As now Chippy, though, last player left alive for his team, just trying to stay alive up top third. This is a great spot.
There he gets him.
And he finds Slith just being a nuisance here. And
Oh
Chippy
my
just
goodness.
outplaying the side of Ferris State for the moment. The time's still going their way, though. And LVC finally managing to get onto the hill. Tenacious going to push out, though. Just kind of stuck here. Wizard going to fall. And Tenacious will as well. Chippy doing a great job of at least keeping Ferris State off the hill, so no time really going
Chippy's
their way.
Finally picked out, though.
He gets 5 kills there, but really no time coming off of that 5-piece from Chippy. Tenacious
Chipster.
trying to get through for this next hill. Gonna spot Davlos, but he is gonna get caught sprinting, and that is going to be full control from Ferris State once again on the second rotation. And MC50
Oh my
not
God.
gonna finish the kill
Oh
and gonna
my
get taken
God, neither of them
down.
finished the kill.
That is a tough one there from MC50. He's been having a very good map though so far. Chippy just trying to stay alive. Cubby manages
Chippy.
to find that one, and now they're able to get some points off of this hill. That was a very good break from them. Will MC50 check this corner though? And
No.
I think he kind of does, but
Not enough.
But Chippy
when
does have a
Chippy's
sub there.
And
so it's a bit
Chippy,
different.
oh
And
my
Chippy finding
good.
another.
They're clawing back.
Slith here
Oh,
could
no,
be a
this is not
huge
good.
player, but he doesn't check the right
Oh.
corner. So this hit, the last of this time, could be very big for LVC. Gonna definitely bring them back into this game.
MC50 smacking that flank though.
Chippy is on another 5 streak, and now the kill's finally going the way of LVC. As Dunder gonna try and follow up Chippy here. Wizard could have a good flank if he
Chipster's on a 5 too.
decides to look over the dock, and 2 kills coming in for Ferris State, but 2 gonna get traded out as well. And Wizard
Ooh.
just a bit too shaky with the aim. Is Ferris State gonna control this time?
Be a little shaky.
Dunder trying to get through these barriers that they just do not want to break for him.
He dundered the attempt.
And he's
Oh.
just going to slide in between of the 2 Ferris State players. And Ferris State doing a great job of keeping
what
their
just
lead.
Happened?
Number 8, though, Davelis, will still be on the hill. And Ferris State has been doing a fantastic job of just keeping their lead and really pushing LVC out of these hills even after the breaks come in. And now LVC are going to need a full 60 here if they want to keep themselves in this one. They cannot afford to give up much more time to Ferris State. So Dunder is going to be huge here if he can find this kill onto MC.
Traditionally, this can be a hard hill to break. Okay.
And it looks like early kills going to go the way of LVC. Slith is still going to be here, though, outer dock, and Tenacious going to sniff that one out. As now
He sniffed.
Dunder in a great
Gets
spot
that
to pick
fire,
up
gets
2, and there
Great
they are.
kills.
One more player, though. Otto, he could force the spawns out here if he does manage to find Tenacious, and Tenacious going to be solid on the spawn there, though. Couple kills finding their way for Ferris State, and Wizard not
Oh,
having a great set
boy.
of shots there, and Chippy, last player in the hill. This could be a big 15 for Ferris State, though.
Either way, I think LVC clawed their way back quite a bit compared to what
They
we were
definitely
seeing.
did, and MC50 in a fantastic spot here, though, for the
Nobody
rotation
knows he's
on
there.
the next hill. No one's going to check this back spawn. He could be huge in getting a flank here. The rest of his teammates, though, are going to get taken down, and Tenacious
No.
going to get that trade for Chippy. So LVC
Tenacious,
still going to have the spawn,
bodacious.
going to have control of the hill.
Oh.
As Nade's coming in, Slith going to find 2. Almost finds the third one to Tenacious, but he does stay up for the time being. And Otto going to be on a 5. Just Chippy not trying to give up those streaks over to Otto. Trying to keep them off this time, and Otto
man.
finally going to find the kill onto Chippy.
Wizards needs to watch his back.
Wizard needs to be careful here, and Otto, I think, gets the glide bomb. Or not Otto, MC50 should have. Otto. Yeah, I was right. Otto has the glide bomb, so that could be huge
my
for them
gosh.
on this next hill,
I will
especially
say,
if they
though,
want
that
to try to
look,
close it out.
It's getting close, Harold.
It's just a 10-point game, so realistically, at this point, it is anyone's match, or anyone's map. So now all the kills, once again, though, coming the way
That was
of
very
Ferris State.
one-sided.
They are really coming alive here in these past 2 maps. LVC really need to turn up here if they want to just close out the series and avoid their reverse sweep and avoid that map 5. Kills finding their way for LVC here. We could I was going to say we could see the glide bomb come out. Never mind
Chip
on
start.
that because all the kills going once again to Ferris State. LVC are just getting wiped every single time they try to push this hill. And that really should not be happening, especially
Yeah,
on a
on
hill
this
like
P5,
P5.
yeah. We said the same thing there. Guess you should
Thunder
guess.
could be in a good position here to flank Davelos, but spawns are still going to be in favor of Ferris State. Good set of kills. So LVC definitely still in this, only down by about 20. Although Slith going to find one. Trades coming through. Wizard going to get the ping onto one, but he's just standing right in the middle of the window. Just a bit of off on the positioning.
Oh.
And once again, Ferris State just getting a fantastic break. And LVC need to be able to respond to these players just flying through. And now just 20 points left until Ferris State send us to a game 5. As I think he shot a flammable there. I didn't even know there was one. And now Tenacious trying to find this kill. 10 seconds remaining, though, before Ferris State find the win. And now LVC going to have to rotate. And Ferris State know this. They're going to try and get maybe try and get a bit of time. And no, they will elect to rotate here. Slith, though, in a great position to maybe play a spoiler. And Tenacious kind of in the same spot as he manages to slip his way past these players. Not going to shoot. Great trigger discipline. Finds the first player. The glide bomb comes in. That's not really a good place to call that, to be quite honest. It might not matter, though. 246, 222. This could be huge, though. LVC just need to find some kills, and they might be able to steal this one away. Slith trying to find his way through. Tenacious not going to check this back door. And now the pinch is in. Wizard going to get taken out. How many more kills can come from Ferris State?
Wow.
Tenacious last one up, and that will be it. We are headed to a map 5. And Ferris State keeping themselves alive here.
Uh-oh.
250 to 237.
I'm going to need to see some more out of Wizard, okay? Wizard's been going at best double negative, okay?
He's been having a bit of a rough couple maps here.
He's having a bender of a series, okay?
He's having a bit of a rough one, but we now head to the Kaj. Bo Kaj, search and destroy.
Oh, boy.
Did not know I'd be saying that one today. This will be a very interesting one, too. Bocage is such a weird map. It's definitely not something you'd expect to...
Yeah, no.
It's hard to predict. Let's put it that way. It's very hard to predict what's going to happen on Bocage, especially on as a search and destroy map. I mean, I didn't know what to expect coming into the series, and LVC just dominated the first two maps.
Yeah,
250
completely
to
destroyed
64 and 6-0 in the search and destroy, and man, it's now we're in game 5. You know, it's been two very, very close maps. I mean, Ferris State have been doing a great job of keeping themselves in the series, and here we are going to map number 5 on Bocage.
Bocage search, baby.
Oh, Ferris State going to look for the reverse sweep here. This would be huge for them to start off their season if they manage to find it, but we'll have to see what happens as we are getting ready to load on in.
Slythe.
Yeah, we are just waiting for Slith here. And he just joined the lobby, so we should be starting in just a second here.
Thunder Tenacious Chippy. Yeah, we're gonna need to see some kills from Wizard. We need him to sit the gaming chair up a little more forward.
Get himself really far into that monitor.
There's a key on his gun.
As now,
Whose gun is this? There's a key on it.
I'm not sure, actually. I couldn't tell you. As now we get ready to load into the game. The game timer is a bit long. That's just how it is in this game.
The first, yeah. They just busted game. Oh, we're on MC50. Of course, he would have a key on his gun.
So we will start.
one of
We'll
those
start off with MC50. See where he decides to look. It's just going to be a river for him, but it's going to be a 4-hit A, so he's not really going to see anything. Dunder just trying to watch Slith there. Going to break through the wall here. Slith going to find the opener onto
Dave is
Wizard.
literally on the other side of this door.
Dave could play spoiler here. Chippy going to get the trade onto Otto. So 3v3 situation here. A minute remaining. As the bomb is going to go down from Chippy. MC50 could slide on through here and maybe find a kill, but Chippy going to back out. Play this close tools corner. MC50 trying to look through the window. Chippy in a fantastic spot here. I don't know if they'll check this corner. 2 could just slide right in front of him, and they do. Chippy with the 2. And now Tenacious going to find the 4th. So 1-0 for LVC. That's a great start for them. And Chippy playing a great spot. And Tenacious with a drop shot. Since when do people drop shot anymore?
Look at this guy.
Tenacious is an OG. He has been playing for a long time, so I'd expect nothing less from him to be drop shotting him at 5 on boat cage.
Andre Kierce, baby. The GOAT of Call of Duty here.
Dave Lowe's going to pick up the bomb here for Ferris State, and looks like we're going to see an A hit from them as well. It's going to be a split push, though, so I wonder if they saw Tenacious there, because I believe his cape was poking out of the wall, and it was. So MC50 going to pick up that first blood.
He's wearing a cape.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is a really bad skin to run. So, MC50 getting all the wall bang shots, but it doesn't matter. He's not going to find the kill, and Chippy and Dunder going to now make this a 3v2 in favor of LVC.
Dunder's just going to sit and wait.
It's going to slow down much more now,
He's
though.
He's a patient little duck.
Wizard not going to be able to see that player top barn. He just needs to play a bit slow here. They do have the bomb down. I'm not sure if they know they have the bomb down, but they do either way.
Oh, really?
As now, yeah, it's if you look at your mini map, you can see it's right on the B site. So I think Dave got taken out as he was planting. As Wizard now going to spot this player, Otto, going to put him to one shot and not be able to find the kill, and Dunder in a really rough spot. Slith maybe going to look for the plant, but he's playing off Chippy. That was a very smart play from Slith there. And now they line up, though, and Dunder going to have the easiest 2-piece of his life as they line up.
Yeah, okay.
Look, as an Optic fan, I am terrified of players lining up, and I swear every game of COD I see now, there's someone that lines up, and it's terrifying. I understand the feeling. It is rough, but either way, LVC going to take the round. Now 2-0 up in game number 5. That is a really tough one for the side of Ferris State. They managed to find their way into to 1v2, but just a bit too close for Otto there, and he will fall. Wizard going to find the first blood onto Slith. Chippy going to miss the flashbang. Although Wizard going to find 2 now. That's his second of the round. Maybe able to find the third as Dunder going to take down Otto. Now a 1v3. Tenacious does get traded out early, so it is a 1v3. MC going to put some shots into, I think he put shots into Dunder there. I couldn't really tell who was top. But the bomb going to get planted. This is a really rough situation for MC.
That it is.
It is very doable, but I'm not really sure how he wants to approach this. It looks like he will go through bottom grandma. Dunder is just going to be laying here. And he's not going to expect it, and Dunder with the kill.
Wow. So far, 3 rounds straight. It's tough, but anything can change. We know that. This whole series did.
This series has been a very weird one. This has been a wacky series, if you will, for the first one.
A little too zany. Here we go. Dunder's on a 5 streak. And Wizard's on a 2.
Yeah, Dunder is actually going to be 2 off of that glide bomb. As you can see on the streaks, everyone will be running the strafing run, but it's GA'd, so it doesn't get used. Just to be clear, if you're new here to this game competitively, it does not get used. It is GA'd, gentleman's agreement, so no one uses it in competitive. But the glide bomb does get used. It's not GA'd. So 7 kills is the goal there. Tenacious going to find the first blood onto MC as these players just going to fly through the back of the spawn. Wizard going to find a pick on to Slith, and Tenacious almost able to find that kill as Dunder just going to play it through an auto with a great double. But it doesn't matter. He's not going to be inside of the bomb. Chippy is just going to go for this defuse. And Wizard going to try and play this kill. Doesn't know where auto is, but it doesn't matter. The defuse going to find its way. That is the 4th round on the board for LVC. Ferris Auto there just needs to check the bomb a tiny bit sooner, or needs to play a bit of a better angle. Yeah, and they didn't really plant for him. That wasn't in.
I think kind of a poor place for him to be with relation to the bomb.
Yeah, and it was just because he knew he was getting chased in the back of the spawn there in tin. So it's a very, very tough situation to put yourself into. LVC doing a great job of isolating him as well. I mean, that's really what gave them the round. It forced Auto to be so far away. Tenacious going to open up onto Dave. This is looking great if LVC wants a 5th round on the board. And Dunder in a great position to play the push from the back spawn.
Yes, he is.
Number 6, though, MC on the other side of this wall. Definitely spots Tenacious's cape and going to just shoot through the wall.
Take that off.
Slith going to find the pick onto Wizard, planting the bomb, but Dunder going to fly through. 2v2 situation. Chippy, though, finding the pick onto Auto.
Nader.
And he's going to try to get to top grandma, and Slith going to take him down. Now 1v1 between Slith and Dunder. Dunder going to pick up the bomb. Slith definitely going to know where he's at, but is he going to check? Doesn't need to. I didn't know if he had the angle or not, and it looks like he does. So that's going to be a round on the board.
That it will.
For Ferris State, that is huge for them to not go down 5-0. Just barely seeing the knee and the foot there.
Just got him.
Trying to keep themselves in this. Tenacious really needs to take off that cape. That is very unfortunate. He's died at like 3 or 4 of the rounds solely because his cape is so massive it goes through the wall.
It's sticking out. Look at it.
It's kind of funny though, to me at least. But
his little cape will flicker.
We'll see how it plays out for the rest of this game. Dave Lowe's gonna throw an early nade onto that car. Gonna blow the car up. No one's gonna be there though. Looks like we'll see number 6 MC gonna spot Dunder on that tank. And Dunder wisely backing down. As the bomb gonna get pushed over to this B side. Tenacious gonna find Slith. Will he expect the second players here? And he does, but Davelos, I think he meant to check tunnel there, but he didn't. I don't think he slid far enough to see tunnel. He may have. I don't know. Chippy though. Little does he know, on the other side of this wall, there's another player. They both could just completely miss each other here. That is very possible. MC getting hunted in the back by Dunder. Dunder playing in back 10, and MC is just going to slide right in front of him, and now it's a 1v3 for Auto. LVC looking to be in prime position to find their 5th round of the game 5. 13 seconds remaining. Auto doesn't really have the time to rotate over, though.
Oh, my God.
Actually, yeah, he does. Just barely. And he's just going to slide on in, but there's already going to be a player there, so 5 on the board for LVC, looking in very, very prime position.
One more round. One more round.
To take this match and prevent the reverse sweep from the side of Ferris State.
Do you believe in Dunder? Yeah. I can feel it. Dunderlicious. Let's watch him. Come on. Put on number 1, Harold. Let's watch Dunderlicious go.
This is...
He moves with such grace.
Looks like Slith going to play... looks like a heavy grandma hold. Because A has been the site of choice for LVC, so that's very expected. Chippy just trying to hold the standoff. It is always so fun to just see these players stand on other sides of the wall from each other. Chippy going to get that bomb down early. Auto, though, going to find the first blood onto Wizard. And now Dunder gets caught with his pistol out. Bomb going to get planted, though. Chippy tries to get away, and now it's just very, very quickly a 1v3 for Tenacious. Just trying to sprint to the other side of the map. It does not matter. The bomb will get defused as Ferris State keeping themselves alive. 5-2 now.
Every round is a must-win round for Ferris State.
Yes.
Which is something that is important. If they need to win 4 straight, LVC can't win a single one. Possible.
I would agree. It is very possible that they could take the rest of these rounds in the game.
Win on a round 11 in Game 5. That'd be something crazy.
That would be fitting for this series at this point. We'll see what happens. We'll hop on with Chippy
We're
here.
gonna watch the Chipster-nator Riley Johnson.
And look at that, 3 plants from Chippy here.
Woo!
That's a lot.
He
I don't think
moving
anyone
the
got streaks. No one has streaks. So that is definitely out of the equation.
Chipster's gonna sit in the corner.
It looks like number 5 gonna fly through to the spawn
Chipster
here.
got him.
Gonna get a bit too greedy though, and Chippy gonna find 1, and that's 2. Now on a 1v4, and very quickly gonna get taken out. I can't even pass fast enough for that. 6-2, search and destroy. LVC gonna prevent the reverse sweep and take the series.
They've done it.
In Game 5.
They've done it. The national championship.
Fantastic work from LVC. They definitely came out hot. That was huge for them. They came out very, very hot.
Yes, they did.
Even though they dropped 2 maps there, it wasn't the end of the world as they did once again find their way in map number 5. So that will be it for us tonight. But we will be back tomorrow with Smash, and I believe there's another game, R6. Rainbow Six plays tomorrow night as well. I'm not sure what the stream schedule is going to look like. Keep on our Twitter at LVC Esports on Twitter, and make sure you follow us there so you can see all the updates that we have.
Yeah.
But that is going to be it from us tonight. We will be back tomorrow. I don't know if you'll be here, but I will be here. We will be back tomorrow night for some LVC Smash and R6.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for coming out as always, and it's always been a pleasure for us casters here as well. So thank you and good night.